It was a pretty costly weekend on the back of like other guys like Jordan Larmour, who suffered an injury a few weeks ago, and then Munster's injury update drops yesterday, and there were some big hitters on that as well. So I mean, my understanding was up until yesterday, Andy Farrell still hadn't even finalised his squad because there were so many doubts over players waiting for results of scans and things like that. So it's not ideal. My sort of sense of that, like, will it give players a chance? Like, I'm all for that, and I think the Ireland A game, they'll play New Zealand the next month, is going to be massively important for that as well, on the back of the Emerging Ireland Tour, which I think we've seen the positives of that. You look at guys like Jack Crowley and Tom Ahern have come back into Munster and really hit the ground running, so I think you're seeing a knock-on effect of that. But I don't know, I think with South Africa first up, I know it's only a November international, but I just think that game is enormous for Ireland, just in terms of building on what they did in the summer. Obviously, incredible achievement for winning a series in New Zealand. But I still think there's a few question marks over Ireland when they go up against a team like South Africa, like France, to a certain extent, like England with big packs, less so England, but certainly France and South Africa. And for all like that they achieved in the summer, I just don't think that that All Blacks pack is on the same level as the Springboks in terms of physicality and stuff. So I really hope that by the time we're nearly 3 weeks away from the game Saturday, 2 weeks I should say. So I really hope that by the time that game comes around, it's not a kind of patched up Ireland team, because I think it's a massive, massive test to see where they are. They're going to play South Africa in the World Cup pool stages next year as well, which is obviously going to be an incredibly tough task. So I think, like, if Ireland were playing with a patched up team, and I also hope, by the way, that the Springboks have a full team. I would just love to see Ireland and the Springboks going to head full-blooded, just to see where Ireland stand, because for all that the Springboks might get criticised for their style of play, it's bloody effective, and it's been exactly what Ireland have struggled against in the past. So I think it's massive for the psyche of this team. I think if they were to, like I said, to build on winning a series in New Zealand by beating the world champions in Dublin, that would really set them up well. And I think then, like I said, you have the A game against the New Zealand 15, whatever they're calling it, the All Blacks 15. Fiji, you'll absolutely see guys come in, like I just mentioned a couple of them there, like the likes of Tom Ahern, Jack Crowley, maybe Kieran Frawley, another one kind of in the mix. And then Australia, I think as well, would give you more scope than South Africa first up. So it's almost a pity that the Boks are first and not at the back end in November, to give guys extra time to recover.